Breaking news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir now. We're following the increased threat of drones. The Raj Bhavan and the Civil Secretariat have been declared a no-fly zone. That's the latest that we are getting to you from Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, right after the June 27th attack on an IAF base in Jammu, we had seen increased activity of drones along the border with Pakistan. In the light of that, we're given to understand now the Raj Bhavan and the Civil Secretariat have both been declared a no-fly zone. This preventive measure has now been put in place by the Jammu and Kashmir administration. Earlier in the day, J&K LG Manoj Sinha held a crucial meeting with members of the security apparatus there in Jammu and Kashmir. IG of both Jammu and Kashmir were present in this meeting. Commanders of 16 and 15 Corps were also in this particular meeting. We're given to understand that DGP Dilbagh Singh was also part of this meeting. This decision to now declare Raj Bhavan and the Civil Secretariat as a no-fly zone has been taken after that crucial meeting that was chaired by Manoj Sinha, the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. Pradeep Datta is now live with us for more on this. Yes, Pradeep.
Yes, keeping in view the threat by drones, because recently we have seen that on 27th of June during VR there was a twin drone attack. So keeping in view that threat, finally the Raj Bhavan as well as the area over Civil Secretariat has been declared as no-fly zone. They will ensure that no drone flies in that area. In this connection, they've already spoken to the Senior Superintendent of Police also. So he will be the one who will be taking care of this thing, that no drone flies in this area. Because earlier it was only Army installation as well as the Air Force station where the drones couldn't fly. Those were declared as no-fly zone. But now for the first time in Jammu and Kashmir, after this twin drone attack, they have decided to declare this area as also no-fly zone. And also, wherever the Lieutenant Governor will be going, because in any of the meetings or places where the Manoj Sinha will be going, so that area will also be declared as no-fly zone. For example, if he is moving from Raj Bhavan to some other place where he will be addressing a meeting, that area will be declared no-fly zone so that the drone cannot fly in this area. Because there is, ever since there has been a twin drone attack, the whole dimension of the asymmetric warfare has completely changed. Because we have seen that Pakistan had been off and on using drones not only to drop weapons, but they have used it for carrying out a terror attack also. So since then, the security agencies are taking no chance, because there is every possibility that they will try again. A reason being that evidence which they have collected from the ground that clearly indicate it was the Pakistan and Lashkar-e-Toiba that was responsible for this attack, covered about 14.5 kilometers to reach over to this place, carry out the twin attack, and also the switch that was used to trigger these IEDs. Those were made in Pakistan Ordnance Factory. Those Central Forensic Science Laboratory is yet to submit a report. But yes, the clear indicator that enemy is trying its level best to destabilize peace. So they want to take all security measures to ensure that all nefarious and sinister plot of the Pakistan and Pak proxies is foiled. That's one of the reasons that all these areas, like Raj Bhavan, Civil Secretariat, the place where the governor will be visiting, addressing a meeting, or he will be meeting people, that will be declared as no-fly zone. So in that area, the drone will not be allowed to fly. If somebody has got the drone, that will be seized by the police. And in this regard, Senior Superintendent of Police of that particular area has been instructed that he has to ensure that no such element is found in the vicinity of that area. That's what actually they are going to look into.
Absolutely. All those preventive measures have now been put in place for the moment. Pradeep, thank you so much for getting us those details.